Hello, students. Nowadays, we are studying Albert Einstein at a school, written by Patrick Pingle. And in our previous video, we had known that um, Albert Einstein lived in a very bad place, and there is no comfort or facilities. And he doubted if he would ever pass the exam. He was much intelligent than most of the boys. He was supposed to only repeat in the exam what he was taught. But his problem was that he was no good at learning things. His interests were different. There was little science at school, still, he was studying a book on geology, and his interest lay in science. Apart from studying science, his only other hobby was music. He played the violin regularly. He told his friend Yuri that it was absurd that he should go on like this. In the end, it would turn out that he had been wasting his father's money and everything's time. It would be better for all if he stopped that. He thought that. And suddenly he got an idea and his eyes gleamed, and he asked Yuri that, do you know any friendly doctors? So what was his plan? We will study in the next para. So move on the next para. I know a lot of medical students and some of them are friendly, said Yuri. Doctor, no, I have never had enough money to go to one. Why? And when Albert Einstein asked Yuri that, do you know any friendly doctor? So Yuri replied that I know a lot of medical students, but I don't know any doctor because I have never had money, enough money to go to the doctor. So I knew some medical students too, but why are you asking? Yuri said that why. Albert answered that suppose, said Albert, that I had a nervous breakdown. Suppose a doctor would say it's bad for me to go to school and I need to get right away from it. So it is his plan, Now, Albert said that uh, I had a nervous breakdown. Suppose he said to the Yuri that suppose that I had a nervous breakdown, and suppose a doctor would say it's bad for me to go to school because he did not want to go to school, and he could not go to home. If he do it, so his father would send him back. So what happened then? So he thought that if he had a nervous breakdown or he had got mad, so and doctor um, verified it. If the doctor said that it is bad for me to go to school and I need to get right away from it, if doctors write this thing, so there is no need to go to school. So he had this idea. I can't imagine a doctor saying that, Yuri said. Yuri said, I can't imagine. I can't thought. I can't think that a doctor would say like that. I must try, said Albert. So Albert said, we should try to find a doctor who specializes in nerves, who specializes in nerves, who is a nerves doctor. So we should find a doctor. There are plenty of them, Yuri told him. He hesitated for a moment and then added rather reluctantly, I'll ask some of the students if they know one, if you like. And then Yuri said there are many medical students, and he hesitated for a moment and then he added that rather reluctantly. Reluctantly means unwillingly. Unwillingly. So he said, I will ask some of the students if they know, if you like. Will you? Oh, thank you, Yuri. Albert's eyes were shining. Albert was very happy then, and then Albert said, "Thank you. And will you find a doctor for me?" He said, "Yes." Albert's eyes were shining at this. So, wait a moment. I haven't found one yet. And Yuri said that, "Wait a moment. Don't be so happy. I haven't found one yet. I have not found yet one the doctor yet. So don't be happy now." "Oh, but you will, I know," he said. "I know. If you said so, if you promise, if you said so, you will find. Okay. And if I do, I don't know if he will be willing to help you," Yuri said. Yuri said, "Suppose I do. Suppose I find a doctor, specialist in nerves, but I don't know if he will willing to help you. I don't know that." He will," declared Albert. Albert said, "If you find the doctor, so he will help me. I am going to have a real nervous breakdown to make it easier for him." He laughed merrily. And then Albert said, "I am going to have a real nervous breakdown. I am going to have a real nervous breakdown. I am going to be mad, to make it easier for him. And if I have a real nervous breakdown, that it will be easier for the doctor to say that he has a nervous breakdown." And then he laughed happily. "I have never seen you looking less nervous," remarked Yuri. And Yuri said, "I have never seen you looking less nervous." Why you are nervous? "A day or two at a school will soon put that right," Albert assured me. Albert said, "If you will go to that school, I will go there a day or two. So I have a real nervous breakdown." Certainly, he had lost his high spirit. Then Yuri saw him next. And when Yuri saw him next, Yuri met him after that. So, certainly, he had lost his high spirit. Albert Einstein, definitely or certainly, he had lost his high spirit. He was going to the nervous breakdown. He's very near to nervous breakdown. "I can't stand it any longer," he said. "I really shall have a nervous breakdown. That will satisfy any doctor." And he said that, "I can't stand it any longer." I can't stand it any longer means I can't bear it any longer. It is very difficult situation for me and I can't bear it. I really have a nervous breakdown. I am going to be mad and I really shall have a nervous breakdown. I am very near to get mad. That will satisfy any doctor, and then any doctor will write that he is mad. "Keep it up then," said Yuri. "I have found a doctor for you." And he consoled him and he said that, "Keep it up, because I have found a doctor for you." "You have?" Albert's face lit up. "Oh, good. When can I see him?" Albert was very happy to see it and his face lit up, his face shined. And then he said, "You have? Okay. Oh, good. I can. When can I see him? When can I meet him?" Yuri said, "I have an appointment for you for tomorrow evening." Yuri said, "Here is the address." And then he gave the address of that doctor to Albert Einstein and he said that, "I have an appointment for you for tomorrow evening." And so for tomorrow evening you can see him or you can meet him because I have an appointment for you. Okay. And he handed Albert a piece of paper And then he gave Albert a piece of paper. And what was in that piece of paper? The address of that doctor. Okay, Dr. Ernst Weil. Is he a specialist in nervous trouble? Asked Albert. And in that piece of paper, the doctor's name was there, and Dr. Ernst Weil. Uh, and Albert asked to Yuri that is he specialist in nervous troubles? Asked Albert. Okay, so next, admitted as a matter of fact, he only qualified as a doctor last week. You may even be his first patient. And Yuri said that not exactly. When Albert asked that is he specialist in nervous trouble, so Yuri said not exactly, because as a matter of fact means the fact is that he only qualified as a doctor last week. He was a medical student and he qualified his exam and he became a doctor last week. You may even his first patient. Okay, he was very new doctor. You knew him as a student then? Albert asked. I have known Ernst for years. Yuri hesitated for a few moments. He is not a fool, he warned Albert. Yuri said that, said that I have known Ernest Weil for years as a medical student. And Yuri hesitated for a moment, and he said to the Einstein that he is not a fool. He warned Albert. He is not a fool. Why he said that he is not a fool? Means he said that don't cheat him and don't try to say him lie. You will have to speak only truth. So he said that he is not fool. What do you mean? Albert asked. Don't try to pull the wool over his eyes. That's all. Be frank with him, but don't pretend you have got what you haven't. Not that you would deceive anyone, Yuri added. You are the world's worst lawyer. He said, don't try to pull the wool over his eyes. To pull wool over his eyes means to cheat anyone, to deceive anyone. Okay, so don't try to cheat him, don't try to deceive him, and that's all. And why he said so? He said that be frank with him, don't tell a lie with him. You should speak only truth with him, and but don't pretend you have got what you have not, and don't show him that you have got what you have not. Okay, not that you deceive anyone, you cannot deceive anyone. Yuri added, because you are the world's worst liar. You cannot speak lie. You are the world's worst liar. Worst liar means who cannot speak lie beautifully. So his words, he said that Einstein is world's worst liar. Albert spent the next day wondering what to tell the doctor. When the time arrived for his appointment, he had worried over it so much that he really was quite nervous. And Albert spent the next day he was thinking what to tell the doctor. And when the time arrived for his appointment, he had worried so much, and he had worried over it so much that he really was quite nervous. Now he really nervous. I don't really know how to describe my trouble, Dr. Weil, he began. And then he went to the doctor, and he said to the doctor, I don't really know how to describe my trouble. Dr. Weil, he said. He started his problem and he said that I don't know how to describe my problem. Don't try, said the young doctor with a friendly smile. And the doctor had a very friendly smile, and doctor said that don't try to say, because Yuri has already given me a history of the case. Yuri has already told me everything, so you don't try to say anything. Oh, what did he say? Albert asked. Only that you want me to think you have had a nervous breakdown and say that you must not go back to that school. It is the truth. Doctor said that only that you want me, Albert, you want me to think that I will think you have had a nervous breakdown, and I will say that you must not go back to that school. Oh dear, Albert's face fell. Albert thought that the Yuri had told him everything, and now he knew that I have not a nervous breakdown, and he will not give me the mm, letter or whatever. Albert's face fell. He should not have told you that. He should not have told you that. I mean, Yuri should not have told all these things to you, that he said. Why not? Is not it true? Then? And doctor said, why not? Is not it true? It is true. Yes, that's the trouble. Now you will say there is nothing wrong with me, and you will tell me to go back to the school. And then Albert said, yes, it is true, and now that's the trouble, that's the problem. And now you will say there is nothing wrong with me, and you will tell me to go back to the school, and this is the problem, and I did not want to go to that school. And he said he did not want to go to his school. Don't be too sure of that, said the doctor. As a matter of fact, I am pretty sure you are in a nervous state about that school. And doctor said, don't be too sure of that. I'm not going to say that, said the doctor. As a matter of fact, I have studied that. As a matter of fact, I am pretty sure. The doctor said that I am quite sure that you are in a nervous state about that school, and it is true. You are in the nervous state. But I haven't told you anything about it, said Albert, wide eyed. How can you know that? But I haven't told you anything about that, said Albert. Albert said that I have not told you anything about that, and his eyes was wide. And how can you know that? Everything. Because you would not have come to see me about this if you had not been pretty close to a nervous breakdown. That's why. And doctor was very intelligent, and doctor understood that. And doctor said, because you would not have come to see me if you had not been pretty close to the nervous breakdown. If you had not been very near, very close to the nervous breakdown, so you would not have come to see me. There is no need to doctor. If you had not nervous breakdown in really, so you would not come to see me. You had come here to see me because you had a nervous breakdown. That's why now, said the doctor briskly, quickly, if I certify that you have had a nervous breakdown and must stay away from school for a while, what will you do? And then the doctor asked him, if I certify, suppose that I certify that you have had a nervous breakdown and you must stay away from the school for a while, so what will you do after that? I will go to Italy, said Albert, to Milan where my parents are. He said that I will go to the Italy and where my parents are in Milan. And what will you do there? Doctor said, I will try to get into an Italian college or institute. I will try to get into Italian college. because he did not want to go that school only. So he said that I will try to get in Italian institute or Italian college. How can you without a diploma? And how can you enter into the college without a diploma? Without the diploma of your schooling, how can you enter into the college? I will ask my mathematics teacher to give me something about my work, and perhaps that will be enough. He said that I will ask to my mathematics teacher because he is very good, and he knew me, and I will say to him that to give me something about my work. He will give me something or about my work, and that is perhaps that will be enough. I have learned all the maths they teach at school and a bit more. And he said, I have learned all the maths they teach at school, and school levels all math I have learned, and a bit more. He added when Dr. Wheel looked doubtful, and he said that, and Dr. Wheel looked very a little doubtful then. Well, it's up to you, he said. I doubt if it will come off, but I can see you are not doing yourself or anyone else much good by staying here. How long would you like me to say you should stay away from school? Or 6 months be all right? And then doctor said that, well, it's up to you. It's your problem. So I doubt if it will come off. But I can see you are not doing yourself or anyone else much good by staying here. And he said that it is not good to stay here for you, because you can't live here anymore. He said that I have doubt on it. And how long would you like me to say you should away from the school? How long? Tell me time. And would 6 months be all right? And do you want 6 months time? This is very kind of you, said Albert. Albert got happy, and he was very happy then. And this is very kind of you. It's nothing. I have only just stopped being a student myself, so I know how you feel. And he said that I am student. I was a student just before it, so I know how you feel. Here you are. Dr. Wheel handed him the certificate and the best of luck, and he gave him a certificate, certified that and certificate, and he said that best of luck. How much? How much means Albert asked for money, and he said how much rupee, how much money I would give to you. Nothing. If you have anything to spare, invite Yuri to a meal. And the doctor said that nothing, there is no need to give me anything. And if you have anything to spare, anything to spare means anything extra money, so invite Yuri to a meal. And he is good friend of mine and yours too, I think. And he said that I think he is very good friend of mine and yours. Albert had no money to spare, but he pretended he had, and took Yuri out to shopper. And he had no extra money, but he pretended, he showed at that time to the doctor that he had some extra money, and he will took Yuri out to shopper to dinner. Okay, so it is the end of today's video, and okay, now it is the time of Hindi summary. Not it is the end of video, but it is the time of Hindi summary. Okay, तो आपने पढ़ लिया था कि किस तरह से अल्बर्ट बहुत परेशान है। अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन स्कूल जाने के लिए वो नहीं जाना चाहता वो उस स्कूल में, और वो बिल्कुल नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन के आसपास है। और वो कहता है यूरी को कि मैं बहुत परेशान हूँ, मैं घर भी नहीं जा सकता क्योंकि घर जाऊँगा तो मेरे फादर मुझे वापस भेज देंगे, और मैं क्या करूँ। तभी उसको एक आइडिया आता है। वो यूरी को पूछता है क्या तुम किसी डॉक्टर को जानते हो। तो यूरी कहता है कि तुम ऐसा क्यों पूछ रहे हो। हाँ, मैं कुछ डॉक्टर्स को जानता हूँ। वैसे डॉक्टर को तो नहीं जानता, लेकिन मैं कुछ मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स को जानता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे पास इतने पैसे तो होते नहीं हैं कि मैं डॉक्टर के पास जाऊँ। लेकिन हाँ, मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं उनमें से कुछ मेरे दोस्त ज़रूर हैं। और लेकिन वो पूछता है कि तुम ऐसा क्यों कह रहे हो। तो अल्बर्ट उसको समझाता है कि सपोज़ तुम ये सोचो कि मुझे नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन हो गया है, और कोई डॉक्टर सर्टिफाई कर दे, डॉक्टर लिख के दे दे कि मैं नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन मुझे हो गया है और मैं स्कूल नहीं जाना चाहिए मुझे, और कुछ समय मुझे स्कूल से बाहर रहना चाहिए। ऐसा अगर कोई डॉक्टर लिख के दे दे, नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन का मतलब दिमाग से आउट ऑफ माइंड होना या थोड़ा सा पागल हो जाना। यूरी कहता है कि कोई डॉक्टर ऐसा क्यों लिखेगा, अगर नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन नहीं है तो कोई लिखेगा ही नहीं। तो अल्बर्ट कहता है हमें ट्राई करनी चाहिए, ऐसा डॉक्टर ढूंढो जो कि नर्वस का स्पेशलिस्ट हो नर्व्स। तो यूरी कहता है कि हाँ बहुत सारे हैं, लेकिन फिर वो थोड़ा रुकता है और फिर न चाहते हुए भी कहता है कि हाँ ठीक है, मैं कुछ स्टूडेंट से बात करूँगा और यदि वो तैयार हो गए तो ठीक है। तो अल्बर्ट खुश हो जाता है, वो कहता है थैंक यू, और उसकी आंखों में चमक आ जाती है। लेकिन यूरी कहता है नहीं नहीं, अभी रुको, अभी इतने खुश मत हो, क्योंकि अभी मैंने डॉक्टर ढूंढा नहीं है, अभी मिला नहीं है, और अगर मिल भी गया तो क्या वो तुम्हारी मदद करने के लिए तैयार होगा, ऐसा भी हो सकता है, इसीलिए अभी ज़्यादा खुश मत हो। लेकिन अल्बर्ट को विश्वास है कि अगर यूरी ने कहा है तो वो ज़रूर ढूंढ लेगा, और वो थोड़ा सा उसको खुशी होती है इस बात को देखकर। और वो कहता है कि मैं सचमुच में ही नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन के नज़दीक हूँ, और मैं सचमुच में मुझे नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन हो जाएगा, मैं पागल हो जाऊँगा यहाँ रहूँगा तो, और तब तो कोई भी डॉक्टर लिख सकता है अगर मैं पागल हो गया तो, सच में ही। फिर वो हंसता है इस बात पर। और जब अगली बार यूरी कहता है कि अगली बार जब वो आइंस्टाइन से मिला तो वास्तव में उसकी जो हाई स्पिरिट थी वो कुछ कम थी, और वो बहुत ही उदास था, डेस्परेट था, डिप्रेशन में जा रहा था। और वो कहता है कि मैं इसको और ज़्यादा सहन नहीं कर सकता, अगर ये ऐसे ही चलता रहा तो मैं सचमुच में पागल हो जाऊँ। तब कोई भी डॉक्टर मान लेगा कि हाँ मैं पागल हूँ। यूरी कहता है कि नहीं नहीं, तुम चिंता मत करो, और मैंने तुम्हारे लिए डॉक्टर ढूंढ लिया है। अल्बर्ट खुश हो जाता है, वो कहता है कि मैं उससे कब मिल सकता हूँ। यूरी कहता है मैंने कल शाम का अपॉइंटमेंट लिया है, तुम ये एड्रेस है, और उसको दे देता है। एड्रेस में लिखा है डॉक्टर अर्नस्ट व्हील, और वो स्पेशलिस्ट है नर्वस ट्रबल का। और इस तरह से फिर यूरी कहता है कि अभी वो इतना डॉक्टर वैसा नहीं है, नया नया डॉक्टर है, क्योंकि अभी अभी उसने अपनी पढ़ाई पूरी की है, अपना एग्ज़ाम पास किया है, और ये भी हो सकता है कि तुम उसके पहले पेशेंट हो, फर्स्ट पेशेंट हो तुम उसके, ऐसा भी हो सकता है। और अल्बर्ट कहता है क्या तुम उसको जानते हो, पहले से जानते हो। तो यूरी कहता है हाँ मैं उसको सालों से जानता हूँ, एज ए स्टूडेंट उसको बहुत समय से जानता हूँ, लेकिन वो बेवकूफ़ नहीं है, उसको बेवकूफ़ बनाने की कोशिश मत करना तुम, उसको वार्न करता है। ऐसा क्यों कहता है, क्योंकि वो कहता है कि उसको धोखा देने की कोशिश मत करना, डोंट ट्राई टू पुल ओवर द वूल ओवर हिज आइज, मीन्स उसको डिसीव करने का, उसको धोखा देने की कोशिश भी मत करना, बिल्कुल फ्रैंकली जो कुछ है वो बिल्कुल एज इट इज बताना, उसको ये दिखाने की कोशिश मत करना जो तुम्हारे अंदर नहीं है, क्योंकि तुम किसी को धोखा नहीं दे सकते, तुम दुनिया के सबसे बुरे झूठे हो। सबसे बुरे झूठे होने का मतलब ये है, अच्छा झूठा होना और बुरा झूठा होना। बुरा झूठा होने का मतलब ऐसा व्यक्ति जो झूठ नहीं बोल सकता है और बोलने की कोशिश करे तो पकड़ा जाता है। और अच्छा झूठा कौन हुआ, जो झूठ भी बोले और पकड़ा भी ना जाए। तो इस तरह से वो कहता है कि तुम बहुत खराब झूठे हो दुनिया के, इसलिए तुम झूठ नहीं बोल पाओगे, पकड़े जाओगे, इसलिए सच सच बताना जो जो हुआ है। अल्बर्ट अगला दिन बड़े परेशानी में काटता है, वो सोचता रहता है डॉक्टर को क्या बोलेगा, कहाँ से शुरू करेगा, कैसे बोलेगा, और इस तरह से बड़ा परेशान हो जाता है, और वो नर्वस हो जाता है। जब टाइम आता है अपॉइंटमेंट का तो वास्तव में नर्वस हो जाता है। और फिर डॉक्टर से वो कहता है कि मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि मैं कहाँ से शुरू करूँ, कैसे आपको मैं अपनी प्रॉब्लम बताऊँ। तो डॉक्टर कहता है कुछ बताने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है, क्योंकि यूरी ने मुझे पहले ही सब कुछ बता दिया है। तो अल्बर्ट थोड़ा वरी हो जाता है, चिंतित हो जाता है कि यूरी ने क्या बताया होगा। वो कहता है कि हाँ। तो डॉक्टर फिर उसको समझाता है कि तुम यही तो चाहते हो ना कि तुम्हें वो नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन, कि मैं ऐसा सोचूं, डॉक्टर एज ए डॉक्टर मैं ये सोचूं कि तुम्हें नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन हुआ है और तुम उसको उस स्कूल में वापस नहीं जाना है, ऐसा मैं लिख के दे दूं। अब अल्बर्ट थोड़ा सा और उदास हो जाता है। वो सोचता है कि यूरी को ऐसा सब कुछ नहीं बताना चाहिए था, क्योंकि अब बता दिया है तो अब डॉक्टर को पता चल गया है कि मैं नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन अभी नहीं है, और अब तो आप मुझे सर्टिफिकेट नहीं दोगे और आप कहोगे कि नहीं नहीं तुम ठीक हो और जाओ स्कूल, फिर स्कूल जाओ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। तो डॉक्टर कहता है नहीं नहीं, पहले से ही तुम इतना श्योर कैसे हो कि मैं क्या कहूँगा। और असली बात तो ये है कि मैं श्योर हूँ, पूरी तरह से श्योर हूँ कि तुम नर्वस की इस कंडीशन में हो, तुम ये नर्वस स्टेट में हो उस स्कूल को लेकर के। और अल्बर्ट सरप्राइज होता है कि मैंने तो आपको ये सब बताया नहीं, फिर आपको कैसे पता। डॉक्टर कहता है यदि आप नर्वस नहीं होते स्कूल के प्रति तुम मेरे पास आते ही नहीं। मेरे से ये जो तुम सर्टिफिकेट मांग रहे हो इसीलिए मांग रहे हो कि तुम बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान हो स्कूल जाने से। तो वास्तव में तुम नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन के तो नज़दीक हो ही हो। तो वो कहता है कि अच्छा ये बताओ कि ठीक है, मैंने तुमको अगर सर्टिफिकेट दे दिया कि तुम नर्वस ब्रेकडाउन हो गया है, तुम्हें स्कूल से बाहर रहना चाहिए, तो फिर तुम क्या करोगे। अल्बर्ट कहता है मैं इटली चल जाऊंगा अपने पेरेंट्स के पास, वो मिलान में रहते हैं। और फिर वहाँ क्या करोगे, डॉक्टर पूछता है। अल्बर्ट कहता है मैं वहाँ पर इटालियन कॉलेज में एडमिशन ले लूँगा। तो डॉक्टर फिर पूछते हैं कि बिना डिप्लोमा के कैसे तुम्हें एडमिशन मिल जाएगा। तो अल्बर्ट ने सारी व्यवस्था कर रखी है। वो कहता है कि मैं अपने मैथमेटिक्स टीचर से कहूँगा कि मुझको एक सर्टिफिकेट लिख के दे दें कि मैं कितनी मैथ्स जानता हूँ, और क्योंकि मैंने स्कूल लेवल की सारी मैथ्स लर्न कर ली है, सब पढ़ ली है, और उससे थोड़ी ज़्यादा भी पढ़ ली है, इसलिए वो पर्याप्त होगा मुझे एडमिशन दिलाने के लिए। तो डॉक्टर कहता है ठीक है, ये तो तुम पर निर्भर करता है, ये तो तुम जानो। लेकिन वो फिर उसको सर्टिफिकेट देने के लिए कहता है कि तुम अपने साथ जो भी करोगे अच्छा ही करोगे, यहाँ तो तुम रह कर ठीक नहीं हो सकते, यहाँ रह कर के तुम अपने लिए कोई कुछ भी भला नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए अच्छा यही होगा कि तुम्हें यहाँ से बाहर चले जाना चाहिए, वही ठीक रहेगा। और बताओ कितने समय का लिखूं तुम्हें बाहर रहने के लिए, स्कूल से बाहर रहने के लिए 6 महीने पर्याप्त होंगे क्या। अल्बर्ट कहता है ये तो आपकी कृपा हो जाएगी अगर ऐसा हो गया तो। वो कहता है नहीं नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, और वो उसको एक कागज़ पर एक सर्टिफिकेट बना के दे देता है। और वो कहता है कि मैं भी स्टूडेंट ही रहा हूँ, अभी अभी स्टूडेंटशिप से बाहर आया हूँ, तो मुझे पता है कि स्टूडेंट्स की प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है, इसलिए मैंने ये लिख के दे दिया है। डॉक्टर लिख के दे देते हैं और सर्टिफिकेट उसको पकड़ा देते हैं और कहते हैं बेस्ट ऑफ लक। और अल्बर्ट फिर पैसे पूछता है कि कितने पैसे दूं आपको मैं इसके बदले। वो कहता है नहीं नहीं पैसे देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, और अगर तुम्हारे पास कुछ एक्स्ट्रा मनी है, पैसे हैं, तो यूरी को जो है अच्छा खाना खिला देना, उसकी पार्टी कर देना, क्योंकि वो एक बहुत अच्छा दोस्त है, मेरा भी अच्छा दोस्त है और तुम्हारा भी अच्छा दोस्त है। अल्बर्ट के पास वास्तव में एक्स्ट्रा मनी नहीं थी, लेकिन उसने डॉक्टर को दिखाया कि हाँ, ऐसे प्रिटेंड किया, ऐसे दिखावा किया कि हाँ जैसे उसके पास है, और वो यूरी को डिनर पे ले जाएगा। ओके, सो इट इज़ द एंड ऑफ टुडेज़ वीडियो। इसके बाद आपको क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे, उसके आंसर आपको करने हैं, लेकिन वीडियो ज़रूर देखें। ओके।